welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Firstly, huge thank you. I reached 70,000 subscribers last night. Like, what? 70,000 subscribers. I just wanted to pop on and say a huge thank you to everybody who has supported me so far, and to those of you who have been with me from day one, and to those of you who have joined me just this week. I massively appreciate you all. Seriously, 70k, like, I never would have expected it. I never would have guessed. You know, it took me my first year on YouTube to reach around about 800 subscribers, but I never gave up. And here we are 5 years later, reaching 70,000. That is all. Massive thank you. I appreciate you hugely. So as I mentioned a few videos back, I was actually gonna, I've already decided on my 70,000 subscriber giveaway and what I was gonna be giving away. And that was aprons, the crafty aprons that I made in this video. I'll put it somewhere here. And you guys gave me lots of great tips and advice over on my community tab when I asked you what you'd like to see on your aprons. Now, this video is also in collaboration with HTVRont. As you know, HTVRont sent me a heat press. It's now upstairs in my craft room, and I am loving being able to just sit at the laptop, use the Cricut, and use the heat press all in the same space instead of being in my kitchen. So it's now upstairs. We're going to be creating some gorgeous aprons for the giveaway prizes, but also, like I said, this is in collaboration with HTVRont. So HTVRont have got a sale coming, and I'm going to put the dates on the screen right now, and it will also be in the description box below. So they have got a sale on their heat press vinyl, their heat transfer vinyl. They have sent me a roll of their white. Actually a huge roll. You get a lot on these rolls, guys. So their sale is on their heat transfer vinyl, but also HTVRont sent me some of their cutting mats. Now, they've sent me a pack of 3. I've never had a strong grip cutting mat. I'll just get these out to avoid the noise. So they sent me a pack of 3 of their cutting mats. So these are obviously branded HTVRont. We have the strong grip, the standard grip, and the light grip. So yeah, I'm going to be using those as well. And also there is a sale on their iron-on patches. So these are actually like denim patches. So if you had denim jeans or a denim jacket and you wanted to put some patches on them, that is what these are. And it's a little box full of iron-on denim patches. So I'm going to just get them out and have a look. I've never seen these. Oh, they're cool. Oh, they're so cute. Ooh, all of the colours. Look at these. These are iron-on denim patches. Guys, I don't wear jeans. Let me know what I should use these for, because I feel like they could be used as something pretty cool for someone who doesn't wear jeans. Yeah, they're cool. Anyway, so HTVRont have got a sale starting. Like I said, I will put the dates here and I'll put the details in the description box below with the links to buy these products. So you've got your heat transfer vinyl, you've got the cutting mats, and you've got the denim iron-on patches. Also comes with a little cotton and needle. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and thank you again for all of your advice and your tips. And yeah, let's get to making some aprons. So the 3 mats that HTVRont sent me that are also in the sale, out of the 3, I'm going to be using the green standard grip. I'm very used to this kind of grippy mat, especially with the HTVRont heat transfer vinyl. It's so easy to weed and peel off. So yeah, I'm just going to be sticking to the standard grip. Now, this roll of heat transfer vinyl is so large, and it makes it really easy to just roll it down onto the mat. I'm using my hoodie sleeve because, you know, professional me. And I'm then just cutting off the excess that I don't need. It took me probably 1 or 2 aprons to work out exactly how much vinyl I need. So any little extra bits or waste always goes into a separate folder, so I can just use it for another project at another time. But in the future, I do not put this much vinyl on the mat. Now, I am going back to my absolute favourite craft this year so far, and that is the Crafty Witch. I'm going to flip it horizontal. I'm not going to go into too much detail about how to use the Cricut, but I do know you don't have to flip it at that point. You can flip it when you go to actually cutting it around this stage here. If you've set your Cricut to
iron on vinyl. Your Cricut reminds you, you see it there, it says make sure that you have put your mirror on, and this is such a great little tip as well. So making sure that I've got that mirror image, so when it comes to using the heat press, we're going to be flipping it around the other way. Now this really all came around because I made some Halloween kind of clothing and apron using the HTVRont heat press. I am utterly obsessed with this heat press, and I knew then that I really wanted to create some things for my giveaway. So this collaboration with HTVRont and the HTVRont sale all just fell into place. It all came in exactly at the right time because, like I said, I reached 70k, and yeah, it all just worked. This vinyl is so easy to weed. Now, if you know me, you'll know that I'm not a big fan of weeding, but when it comes to heat transfer vinyl, it's so easy. It's so easy to weed, and that is because it's not sticky. So you can just peel it off and it doesn't stick to itself, and you can just do a little bit at a time, and there's no fear of it getting stuck. And yeah, I absolutely love it. So this is the first apron up, and this is Crafty Witch. Now, it was kind of like a conveyor belt, if you like. After weeding one, I would sit one back into the Cricut to cut another one. Whilst I was weeding, I would set my machine up. So I am setting the heat press to 300 degrees for 15 seconds. That is the recommendation for the HTVRont heat transfer vinyl. And whilst the machine was heating up, I would then go and weed yet another vinyl. So yeah, at this point, I've decided to give away 7 aprons. So my giveaway will be 7 aprons for 7 winners because I reached 70k. And I did start off with the Crafty Witch. The Crafty Witch apron was the most popular apron that I made in that video. And here are the aprons. I bought a huge bulk purchase of these aprons. Now, I cannot pretend these are top quality linens and cottons. They are not. They are polyester aprons, guys. So if you do win and you receive it, it's thin, okay? Perfect for crafting, perfect for getting messy. So forgive me that I'm not buying super expensive thick linen aprons for these projects, but they do the job, they get the job done. This is such an easy machine, and the heat transfer vinyl worked a dream. I just press my aprons for a few seconds before placing down my vinyl, and then I put the fabric down on top to make sure that, you know, the heat doesn't melt the plastic, and it works a dream. And then I just peel off that plastic backing immediately. As soon as it comes out of the heat press, I peel it off and we are done. Then it was time to look at ideas for things that weren't Halloween related. So several of you did suggest that I do some aprons that were not Halloween related in case somebody wins and they're not really into Halloween. I loved this one. I just want to drink coffee and make pretty things. I was so tempted to go ahead and use that, but then I thought, I'm creating things and people might not drink coffee. So guys, trust me when I tell you, this process was actually, it got to the point where it got quite tricky, because what if they don't like Halloween? What if you don't drink coffee? Like, yeah, so I found this one and I absolutely cried laughing. Crafting is my cardio. It just reminded me of myself. And I figured, you know, that would work for anyone as well. And this one here as well, I am creative. You can't expect me to be neat too. That is also kind of a generic term, a nice crafty term that doesn't necessarily fit the Halloween genre and would work for anyone who doesn't celebrate Halloween. And I'm pretty sure I got this on a fridge magnet years ago. And it's one of my favourite sayings because, oh my gosh, if you could see my house, you'd understand the mess is real. Crafting generally comes before housework, and then it gets to the point where I've got no cups left in the cupboard, so it's time to do the house. But I absolutely love these. The machine is so easy to use. I had the machine on auto, so that meant that every time I pushed it in, the heat press came down without me having to press any more buttons. And this one, crafting is my cardio. So it got to the point here where I absolutely loved them all. I made 5 of the Halloween themed, and I made 2 non-Halloween themed. That's when I thought, wait a minute, Claire, because if all 7 winners don't like Halloween, it got to the point where I was like, whoa, stop what you're doing, And think about this, Claire, because if all 7 winners don't like Halloween, then I'm left with 5 Crafty Witch aprons that I won't be sending out. Or if I make 7, generic kind of non-Halloween aprons and then the winner really wants a Crafty Witch, then I'm going to have to make it anyway. So yeah, at this point I just ceased. I stopped making any more aprons. I've made 7. I'm going to run the giveaway next week. So this is not the giveaway video. This is in conjunction with HTVRont and their sale that is coming up. So their sale starts in the dates that I've put on the screen, and the details will be in the description box below, where you can get your discounted heat transfer vinyl. You can get your cutting mats. They worked great. I really would recommend that cutting mat. I actually found it really easy. It was a standard grip, but then the heat transfer vinyl peeled off of it so much easier than I am used to. So a real win-win. And also those fabric denim patches as well will also be in the sale. So everything will be linked down below. Like I said, this is in conjunction with the HTVRont sale. So my actual giveaway video won't be until next week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And then whatever the winners want is what I will send the winner. And if it means I have to make another apron that's non-Halloween, or another apron that is Halloween, because I've only made the 5, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, otherwise I could have just continued, couldn't I? And I would have made a whole heap of aprons that potentially nobody wanted. But I really enjoyed making these. Honestly, I feel like me and that heat press were meant to be together. I feel like I could do heat pressing all day, every day, especially because I love weeding the heat transfer vinyl. So guys, do check out the description box if you are interested in that HTVRont sale that is coming up. I will also be reminding you guys next week as well that that sale is about to hit. So do not forget, put it in your calendars. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you love the aprons. If you've got any other ideas, then let me know. But this is not the official giveaway video. That will be next week, and I will tell you more about that when the time comes. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.